Hey, it's Heather, and today I am making an orange cake with chocolate sauce. And because Dan and Yokos invited me, along with a few other bloggers, to participate in a contest, this recipe will have yogurt in it. Not just any yogurt, a delicious Greek-style non-fat yogurt. And it's a basic cake, so we're going to mix the wet ingredients first and then the dry. For the wet, I have 3 large eggs. I'm going to whisk those up a little bit. Orange cake, I have a half a cup of orange juice. And what is the real secret weapon in any orange cake is the zest. I have about the zest from 1 large orange. It's about a tablespoon. A lot of flavor comes from that. And I'm going to add my yogurt. It's about 2/3 of a cup. You just spoon it in. You're going to want to mix it well here at this stage. I'm also going to add vanilla and oil. A lot of times people add canola oil. I'm going with an extra virgin because I want that fruity taste magnified, and there's a real fruity taste in here, and now people are having olive oil ice cream, and I think we can put it in the cake. But if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. And so you can see this is a bit of a mess here, but I'm going to whisk it well so that it's all incorporated. And now we're moving on to our dry. I have in this bowl a cup of sugar, to which I'm going to add into my strainer, instead of a sieve, this is like the easy way to do it, 2 cups of flour, carefully measured, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a ½ teaspoon of salt. Don't skip the salt. Sweets need a pinch of salt. So I'm going to put that in, sift this in, and now mix it up nicely. And I make a little well just because that's what they tell you to do. All right, so I'm just going to put the wet ingredients in and mix it. You want it completely incorporated, but you never want to work your batter too much, whether it's, unless it's bread, then you work it. But for a cake, we want to keep it nice and gentle. I have prepared my pan, so I lined the bottom of the pan with butter or olive oil, and then I put a little disc of parchment on the bottom, and then I added more fat. The oven is at 325, and as you can see, this is a pretty dense batter, so it's going to have a slow bake for about 55 minutes. Here's my waiting pan. I'm just going to do one more quick folding over to make sure we're all beautifully incorporated. Ooh, yummy. And in it goes. And while this is baking, or even while it's cooling, because it takes a bit to cool, we'll make a lovely chocolate sauce. All right, I'm going to add a ½ a cup of cream and 6 ounces of chocolate chips. These are dark chocolate chips. You can use whatever kind you like. And we're going to slowly mix that and let it melt. You want to take good care not to overheat it because the chocolate will seize. So once the chocolate begins to melt, we're going to stir it so that it's smooth and shiny. Then we're going to add our sweetener. You certainly could add corn syrup. I'm adding agave, slightly healthier profile. And I'd like to finish it with a little knob of butter. Okay, our cake is cooled, our chocolate sauce is made. I have some nice fruit garnish, so now we're gonna plate it up. First thing we're gonna do is get the cake out. Moment of truth. Yeah, I heard it, sounded good. And I have parchment on mine, so I'm just gonna take it off. Nice. And there we have it. Lots of things you can do with this. Serve it as is, almost like a pound cake. Just dust it with sugar, but like I said, I'm grooving for the orange chocolate combo here. So I'm going to take my chocolate sauce and just sort of glaze it over. Just gonna let it get to the edges naturally. And then I'm gonna dust it with sugar because I think that's pretty. Keep your sugar in a little container like this, not steer you wrong. So I'm garnishing it with fruit that of course would be wonderful with the chocolate. And I'm going to put orange. It's pretty and it gives people a hint about what to expect. Now I'm just going to cut right into this. Look at that nice crumb. Okay, love this crumb. You can see the moistness. It's a really nice cake. I'm going to take a taste. Dannon Oikos orange cake with chocolate sauce. Very good. This is a contest. If you like the recipe, if you like the video, hit like, give me a vote, and thank you for watching.